What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Too Funny Brian back again with another one. We got an interesting topic today. Like, I don't really like doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got a lot of requests from you guys on what's my thoughts about what's been going on in New York, the protests, the looting, all of this, like all the stuff that's been going on. I'm gonna start by saying, like I mentioned, that I don't usually do this. You rarely ever gonna catch me doing this. I didn't even watch the video till super late. I wanted to go to one of the protests when they first started. I didn't go. And then I eventually went to one, and it was like super amazing, super cool. You know, we had black leaders like preaching on the community. We had like all types of races there. We had Jewish people, we had whites, Hispanics, Chinese. Like, we had so many people there united, and it looked so nice. It looked mad nice, you know, just being there. And then the crazy thing about it was, like, there was about to be a little altercation because cops started to join in, and then the black leaders instantly shut that down. They were like, you know what, we're not here for violence, and we're here to like spread knowledge, be aware, and protest for a good cause. You feel me? And that's what this is all about. Like, that's what people forgetting to realize. Another thing is, blacks are the ones that are gonna be targeted after all of this. You know, like Black Lives. This whole thing started because Black Lives Matter. You feel me? Like, that whole program, that whole campaign, and then yeah, there's other races in it, and there's Hispanics, there's Asians, there's whatever race there is that's involved, and they're the ones participating as well. But we all know, and I don't want to ignore this, because being a minority, we know that this is gonna happen. We know what's gonna happen. We know it's gonna be black people that are targeted, or minorities that are targeted. It's not gonna be the Asians, it's not gonna be the whites that were joined. It's gonna be the black people and the Hispanics. Like, those are the ones that are gonna be targeted. So why are we making it okay for them to give them a reason? You feel me? Why are we giving them an extra reason to fill that stereotype? Yeah, it's not only us, but then again, we're the ones that are gonna be targeted at the end. You feel me? Like, the white people that are supporting us, they're not the ones that are gonna suffer from this when this is all passed over. They're not the ones that are gonna still dying, still getting arrested for no reason. You feel me? Like, they gotta wake up and realize that, like, we're feeding into their stereotypes just to have our way right now. Another point is, the looting, it has nothing to do with the protest. The looting has nothing to do with the protest. It started as a movement to show them that we are powerful, and it completely blew over into showing them that we are not controlling and not organized enough to come together. And that's not what we're trying to stand for. You feel me? We're trying to show them the opposite. We're trying to show them that we organize, we could come together, and we could be powerful all together. Because if we're considered a minority, we're called a minority because they have more than us, right? When we all come together, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, blacks, when we all come together, we become the majority and they become the minority. But when we all separate, that's why we all consider minority. You feel me? So that's what they're doing. They're keeping us separate. They're keeping us from, like, they're making us do these looting, doing these crimes and stuff, because it's gonna keep us separate. You feel me? It's gonna at the end of the day, when they be like, which race is the ones that did it, it's gonna be blacks did it, Dominicans did it, Puerto Ricans did it. It's not gonna be the same races that were there when the actions were taking place. You feel me? Another thing is, they're trying to make it seem like Dominicans, I'm not saying this because I'm Dominican, I'm not from Dyckman, but they're making it seem like Dominicans are against the blacks. That's not true at all. You feel me? Like, all my family is pro Black Lives Matter. We all support this. I even went to one of the protests and I enjoyed it. Dominicans were just protecting their community. Everybody knows Dyckman is the Dominican community. That's our home. You feel me? That's our home. And to see to see how we completely destroyed Fordham, Burnside, the Bronx entirely, which is like predominantly black communities, Hispanic communities, like, to see them destroy that and be okay with it, Dyckman wasn't having it. Dyckman was like, you're not destroying our community. They ran them out. And that's what we all should be doing. Like, if looters come to our community, run them out, bro. That's our community. We gotta keep our community safe. That's the point of claiming our block. You feel me? Like, being okay with looting your community is saying you okay from stealing with you okay with stealing from your neighbor. Like going to your neighbor house and stealing from them. Like that's whack, bro. You live right there with, that's your community. You don't steal from your community. You shouldn't even steal at all, but like at least do it outside of your community. Don't destroy your own community. Don't let people destroy your home. Like that's whack. And that's what Dykeman was doing. You feel me? Like the Dominicans and Dykeman, they did what we should have done with the Bronx, what we should have done with Fordham, what we should have done with Burnside. Say no. Y'all can't loot this spot. Y'all can't. This is not for looting. This is not for destruction. Like, we're gonna keep our community safe and clean. Like, look at the communities in Fordham, the Bronx, 42nd, 14th Street. Look at all of those communities now. They all trashed up, glass everywhere, trash everywhere, food everywhere. Everything is broken down. Dykeman was not having that, and that's what I feel like every community should do. You feel me? Don't make this a Dominican versus Black. Just understand that they were trying to protect the community, and that's nothing but respect. You feel me? I'm gonna insert some clips of my experience in the protest. It was extremely cool. I definitely do it again. I definitely recommend it, and it's peaceful protest. You feel me? Like that's what we doing out here. We doing peaceful protest. We're not doing none of the looting and none of the breaking into people's businesses. Cause what's gonna be next? Like breaking into people's homes? Like that's whack, bro. Like breaking into people's homes, doing like we not doing nothing but like filling those stereotypes that they filled for us. You feel me? That they gave to us, and that's whack. Cause we not like that. So stop showing them what they want to see, and instead do what we gotta do to make sure that this don't happen again. You feel me? If we keep doing this looting and these crimes, it's only gonna repeat. That's all that's gonna happen. It's gonna repeat. You feel me? So like, I think we should just stand up, make a change, make it happen. You feel me? And just spread the message, like peace, love. You feel me? Like, let's all come together so that way we could be the majority and they become the minority, and then we overpower them. That's the only reason they got more power, because they got more numbers. So let's unite so that we have more numbers. You feel me? I'm out.
I just want all of you to know how proud I am of all of you that I see today. I was raised in Far Rockaway. They said it could be done. You have proved that you can do it. You have taken a leadership role in this place that we call New York. I gotta tell you, I came here kind of down because I've been fighting as a black man against police officers who are killing black men for almost all of my life. And you get down sometimes. But when I came out here today, and I watched all of the people, especially the young people, black women, white women, Asian, brown women, all of the people coming together to say we're going to stand for justice. All of my brothers and my sisters. Can't see his great beard behind his face. But I know our ancestors are looking down. And they're smiling now. You are the dream of Dr. King. You are the hope of Malcolm X. You are the one that they've been waiting for. You all the Joshua generation. You're ready to take us over the promised land. They won't be